Thank you, Dr. Bernardo. High school is the end of the first movement of a great composition of music. Each note is its own unique event in the history of your life. All emotions and all memories are captured in these notes. Some soar and flow with beauty. Others dazzle with speedy runs and technical prowess, while unfortunate others fall off the bottom of the staff. Whatever the music suggests, though, and whatever the conductor may do, it's ultimately up to the musician to play how he or she wants. It's this freedom of choice and expression that has led us to where we are today. We enter Harbor Fields timid and afraid to step outside all we consider comfortable. By senior year, though, we have found our place in the school and stretch our possibilities within it until we have exhausted all we can do, at which point we know it's time to move on. For some of us, Harbor Fields is just a school. It's a place where we go Monday through Friday, from 7:40 in the morning and not a minute earlier, to 2:20 in the afternoon and not a minute later. We open some books, scribble some notes, and from all that hope to walk away knowing a little bit more than we did before, even if it means learning more about the dramatic pitfalls of procrastination. For others, Harbor Fields is a house. It's some place to stay into the wee hours of the night, whether it's to meet deadlines, vie for a county seed, organize the next dance, or cram in some last-minute rehearsals before opening night. It's a building, or rather, a bundle of buildings that showcases just how diverse the world of architecture can be. For many of us, though, Harbor Fields is a home. It doesn't matter what's going on outside the comfortable shelter of the school, because as far as we're concerned, this is the center of all life. The friends we make, and even all those people we just pass by in the hall each day, helps to make the school what it is. We become so used to the life surging through the hallways that we come to expect the same group of people in the same spot at the same time every day. And for the most part, our expectations are fulfilled. I know the school just as well as I know the ins and outs of my own bedroom, and it's just as comfortable thanks to the warm generosity and unfaltering dedication of people like Dr. Bernardo, who has gone through high school with us together and shown that the administration is just as important as any other part of the Harbor Fields community. For 4 years now, he's watched us grow as his first freshman class, while we've watched him grow from a mister to a doctor. The sense of community in the school is one of the most satisfying aspects. At Harbor Fields, we've learned what it truly means to be a part of something greater than yourself. As much as we may complain about the schoolwork, we still willingly come back day in and day out. It really hits you after you get your license and your own car. You're on your way to school, and you sit there at the traffic light that never seems to change, 25A and Center Shore Road in my case, and realize that this isn't the school bus anymore, and there's nothing stopping you from driving right past the school. Yet something ceaselessly pulls you towards 98 Taylor Avenue. There's a certain devotion to the school that many of us feel, although we may not admit it. And how can we not feel devoted to the green and white? For many of us here, we've been going to Harbor Fields schools since we were in kindergarten. That's 2/3 of our life. We come to fall in love with the quirky details of the school and are willing to put aside some flaws, like the fact that we pride the green and white in a school with a gigantic blue auditorium, a yellow band room, a giant blue hallway, and orange lockers. At least that giant diamond in front of the school is actually green and white. Think back though. You're 6 years old, sitting in your room with a coloring book, scribbling some green lines in the outline of a tree, and maybe some white for the clouds. So you throw in some more colors, a brown trunk, a yellow sun, and purple grass, because the idea of purple grass just seems so cool. No matter what colors you end up scribbling though, it will always be green and white that you started with. Now you're 18 years old, sitting in your room before homecoming with some face paint, coloring in the outlines of your face with green. We can't escape green and white because it's our life. And even though we may be leaving Harbor Fields, we can never escape the grasp it's had on our life, especially during these last 4 years. So today may seem like it's the end of the entire musical piece, but it's only the end of the first movement. Where will the rest of it go? That's up to you, because from here on out, you are not only the musician, but also the conductor and the composer. No matter how far you stray from the beginning of the piece, certain themes and patterns will always arise, even in the face of uncertainty, and remind you of where you came from. Congratulations to the class of 2007.
Thank you, Michael.